Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Motley brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is Tuesday morning, folks. Welcome to The Drive. And you know what, folks? I've seen fire and I've seen rain. You know what, Nick? I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I'm not going to stop. Yeah. It's actually a lonely day outside today. It's a weird day outside, Nick, isn't it?
It's like it wants to be cold.
Can't make its mind up.
But it can't make its mind up.
Can't get right.
Yeah.
Can't get right.
It's unfortunate.
Can't get right. Oh, look at AG with the tank top
on. Oh, yeah.
All them muscles up there.
Flex, AD.
Look at all them muscles.
AG.
Oh, all them muscles.
AG. Flex.
I don't think AG can hear us.
Whoa.
Can you hear us, AG?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. I'm just listening to y'all act like some fools right now.
Look at all the muscles he's got on there. He got child. He got on that tank top. He got on them muscles.
We got somebody standing right up against the glass.
Yeah, we have somebody right up against the glass, just smiling. I mean, she's basically in her grill in the window. She saw your muscles. She stopped. I mean, he got passerbys stopping by.
I mean, she was right up against the glass.
You looked at. She was pointing at Chico. Look at all the muscles.
Yeah.
The muscles.
Oh Lord and Lordy.
Fellas, AG, Raff, what's the weather like in Huntsville, Alabama this morning, my man?
I got to be nearing 70, maybe. A little bit of a wind, not too bad.
Mm-hmm. What about you, H-Town?
Same here, 70 and sunny.
70 and sunny. Nick, you guys, for me and Nick and the rest of us here in Nebraska, and folks, good morning to everybody in Lincoln that's making you drive. Maybe you just got to your office. You're at your office. You're working now. This week, this is, I think, the last day, Nick, that it's in Raff and AG. That's supposed to be in the 70s here for a while because the 10-day forecast, well, tomorrow's supposed to be 70 with thunderstorms.
Yep.
But then it's the high of Thursday is 55, Friday 60, and game time Saturday, not game time, but it's supposed to be only a high of 57 with a chance of rain.
Brutal.
50% chance of rain. UCLA is a passing team.
Yep. So is Nebraska.
Yeah.
So what you saying, AD?
UCLA is a California team, so a lot of those players are going to have to. They're going to make some adjustments. Coach Deshaun Foster right now is pretty sure having the conversation of we're going to have inclement weather. It's going to be like this. So get your minds right.
Yeah, they
to play football out in the Midwest. For a lot of those players, it's the first time coming out to the Midwest, if not second or third time coming out to the Midwest past where the temperature will drop. And it's not a huge factor, but it is a factor. Players do think about it when coming into a place where it is not 70 and 80 degrees, where they usually play out there in UCLA's campus in LA. So there you go. And Westwood, that's what I was trying to find. Westwood out there in Pasadena, actually, where the stadium's at, but campus is where Westwood, where the campus is at.
Well, think about this, you guys. It's 11 o'clock game. If they were left, temperature most likely, obviously, this time of year would start getting warmer. Mm-hmm. That temperature is going to start dropping. Towards the end of that game. So hopefully this game is already taken care of by then. But we'll talk about that another time because I want to keep us on point. We got a guest. You guys, real quick. Nick, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask all you guys this. Nick, favorite Halloween costume you ever had?
Oh, we've talked about this. The Joker.
Yours was the Joker.
Mine was the Joker.
Yep, you did.
Favorite movie character of all time, Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Heath Ledger.
Right? We're gonna have tryouts. So anyway, so that was mine.
Nice.
I was never big on the dressing up thing. I was never big on it.
I wasn't either. Raff, what about you? What's your favorite costume as a kid, man?
Man, I wasn't really big on it either. Usually I would just get a plastic mask and go out and get the candy, but I guess
I love it.
favorite outfit. Oh, I dressed as John Elway one year. Is that a surprise?
Yeah, no surprise. No surprise. I think you mentioned that several times before. You actually had posed.
It wasn't even
AD says posed the question. Yeah.
It wasn't Halloween. You just dressed up like John Elway.
Right.
That was yourself.
Well, it's like here's my issue. Here's my issue with Halloween right now. So I'm online of a store that always pops up around Halloween time. And
Halloween Express or something like that.
Spirit Halloween?
Yes.
Or Spirit Halloween. That's another one. That's another one.
I was trying to keep a name a secret, but it's okay.
Saturday Night Live already did the skit, Nick.
Yeah, they already,
What skit?
SNL. They always do a Halloween skit.
You've got to watch
Christmas
Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Well, my thing is that if I want a Halloween costume, I am spending no less than $39.99 for a men's Halloween costume from this place. There is an adult light up Oogie Boogie inflatable.
What is
for
that?
$69.99.
The ghost from Tim Burton's The Christmas Before Halloween or whatever the name is. I'm trying to think of it.
The adult Winnie the Pooh jumpsuit. So it's like a sweatsuit, but with Winnie the Pooh colors.
Yeah.
$49.99.
And you're against that? You don't like that, or that's too expensive? What are you saying?
$50 for Halloween. You're gonna wear it for 2.5 hours while you trick or treat.
Oh, that's so you're balling on the budget, basically.
You're trick or treating.
No, but who spends $70 on a Halloween costume?
Man, people spend over $300 on Halloween costumes. What are you talking about, Nick? What are you? No. I said people. I didn't say me. I said people out there, because this is a fun day of the time of the year where you could be a grown ass adult and dress up and be a kid for a day or couple days. I mean, people like, for me, I celebrate the whole month of October. We're watching horror movies every day. I'm not dressing up, but people like October.
So AG, illegal.
So AG, what was your favorite Halloween costume you had growing up?
Oh man, like out in LA, my elementary school had a contest among all the students, and my mom, she got together. She asked me what I wanted to be, and I said I want to be if y'all remember Domino's Pizza commercial, the Noid.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the Noid.
Nick, you weren't even born yet.
So my mom got together a costume. This is a homemade costume. Bought it because he wore this red outfit. He had from head to toe, he was all red. So a red turtleneck. I had red tights or pants, and and then on his front, he had a bullseye with the N on it that said it's N for Noid. And so she spray painted the bullseye on my red turtleneck. I came to school. And that was actually my second year in a row winning the best Halloween costume of the school year. The year before, I was Bozo the Clown, makeup and everything, and boom, crushed it. But
did you give away some bicycles?
No, didn't have. I had my own.
Raff, what about yours?
Oh, I'd probably John Elway. Let's go with John Elway every day. Just
John Elway. What year, John Elway? What year?
Probably like a 94, 95 John Elway. It was before the new uniforms. So
okay, gotcha. The orange jerseys are nice.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite one, growing up a kid, my mom got me. I was a junkyard dog, a wrestler.
Oh yeah, I know junkyard dog. Yeah, sir. That was one of my favorites. Before I found out that it was fake.
Not fake.
Fake. Okay, great acting. Great acting. Right, great. I love great. But when I was all in, I was like, nope, I can't do it no more. 13, I tapped out. I was like,
that's enough. Well, Matt Hop, I love the picture of your daughter right here. My daughter loves kitties. I love it. And Thunder Knot Collins says, when I was 7, I was a white Ahman Green.
Hey, love it, man. Being cultured. Being socially aware earlier. Yeah. Nice. Awesomeness. I love it.
The funniest one for me, I can't say the funniest one. My wife was laughing though, man, when the kids were little. I was late coming back in town to the kids trick or treat. What are you going to be? I was like, I'm going to be a black man in the suburbs.
Good one. That was a good one. That was, you know what? It's you're funny sometimes, and sometimes you're not. And that was a good one. That was
check out
early.
Check out Hazelbear's post. Me as a lucha libre wrestler. That's a good one.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one.
The one in the pink looked like he had a few that night in that picture.
Yeah.
Folks, we got a guest top of the hour. Not top of the hour. Got a guest
now.
Break. Actually, we'll do a quick break. And then we'll have the guests come in. And then we got some sound bites from yesterday presser. There was an NFL game last night. We'll talk about that. I'm thrilled about it, of course. But you know what's a long season to go ahead.
We also didn't even get to talk. Guys, in 48 hours, Raff is back in the studio.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of bizarre. And now AD stood up.
So because I stood up because my doggone leg was cramping up. That's old people.
That means you're not hydrated, bro.
Yeah.
What? Gosh dang it. It's 8:34. I mean, I got up and went to the gym at 5:45.
Hey, you're not hydrated.
I know.
The mill does sell beer and wine, so you're good.
No. That sounds like me when I was a kid and I asked my mom, I'm thirsty. Can I get a Pepsi? She's like, what, boy? She said, you need some water. What you mean asking for some Pepsi for? What's wrong with you? I was like, I need something to drink. I can't. My throat is dry.
Raff, take us to break.
One of those 5-calorie seltzers.
Oh, my goodness.
Take us to break, big dog.
All right. Well, throw it to break. It's the Drive. 93.7. The Ticket.
This is State Senator Carolyn Bosson. Public safety is important in our community. I have a proven record of protecting public safety. I have prosecuted perpetrators of domestic violence, advocated for the rights of child abuse victims, held sexual predators accountable, and fought to keep drug traffickers off our streets. This is Senator Carolyn Bosson, and I will continue to fight to keep our community safe. Vote Carolyn Bosson on November 5th. Paid for by Bosson for Legislature.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off her team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right, most recommended Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate Pregame Show, brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Bryant at 402-467-1111 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-1111.
This October, the Bonsall Spooktacular 10 event is back with spooktacular savings all month long. Stop by anytime in October to discover incredible deals, including hot tubs as low as $5,995. That's up to 20% off MSRP. Plus, enjoy 10% off infrared and traditional saunas. Don't miss out on these hauntingly good offers. Visit Bonsall Pool and Spa today. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better at 33rd and Pioneers. It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Hey, Husker Nation. This is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service, but it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free, so visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back here Tuesday morning, 90.7 The Ticket. It's The Drive. The trees are blowing. They're changing colors. It's a beautiful fall day. And you know what? Fall days means you ought to get outside. And we have two great guests that are all about being outside and all about trees as well. That was a nice segue. Did you not?
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
Nick, come on, dog. Give me some props.
It was good. It was good.
AG, come on. Show me some love, AG.
Hey, you just introduce our guest, bro. Introduce our guest.
I just want to talk about the trees that you have underneath that tank top, AG. Come on, buddy. All in muscles.
Look at the definition.
AD, you have not changed since my freshman year.
And he's even like this. Oh my gosh, guys, stop talking. I mean, really? You're talking about me?
No, I didn't do none of that. Don't believe any of that. Please. I am not that dude. Okay.
Even when his arms are to his side, his arms are so big that you can see the space between his arms and the side of his chest. Even though his arms are so big.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank
Chris
you.
Raff and Mount EJ. I got our guest from the Nebraska Arbor Day Foundation. Austin and Rachel, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You guys, we brought, first of all, Austin, I want to thank you for taking care of me and my family when we came out to the Arbor Day Farms.
Yeah.
Was that about a month ago now?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's about a month ago. And my daughter's boyfriend said, let's go out. And be honest with you, I was not feeling it at first because it was after a football game. I was ready to just chill. I was like, okay, I'll go out there. And we had a blast. Tell us how long you both been with the Arbor Day Foundation and why you've been. How long you been with the Arbor Day Foundation and what you do?
Sure. Austin Mackerel, Vice President of Experience. I've been with the foundation for about 7 years.
Okay.
So for 4 years, I was at Arbor Day Farm, and the last couple of years, I've moved down to the foundation headquarters here.
And Austin from Scottsbluff.
Correct.
You bet.
The good part of the state.
Absolutely. Rachel, what about you?
So I'm just coming up on my 1 year in about a week. So I just started in November last year, and I am solely based down at Arbor Day Farm in Nebraska City. But I do office up here in Lincoln with Austin and all the crew. So I kind of flip-flop back and forth just to make sure that I'm getting immersed in both of the offices. But I am down at the farm most of the time just to make sure that all things are running smoothly down there. So
tell us about the Arbor Day, and Raff and AG and Nick, feel free to chime in anytime. Tell us about the farm. Where's it located? And what do you offer there?
Yeah, so Arbor Day Farm is located in Nebraska City. So it's just a 40-minute drive from Lincoln. And it is 260 acres of trees, like you were mentioning earlier, and they are gorgeous this time of year. The colors are changing, the leaves are falling. It's really just, I feel like, the best time of year to be at the farm. And that's, when I started last year, it was so exciting to walk up to Lead Lodge, which is where my office is. And that's also our hotel. So 140 guest rooms where you can come and kind of, have a retreat or a little getaway, kind of get away from the everyday and relax and really immerse yourself in the beauty of the farm. And it's really spectacular.
Raff and AG, go ahead. We've got a question because I got plenty more, but go ahead.
I guess some history, like from Arbor Day Farms. Like when did it start, and how, like, the hotel, when did that all come about?
Great question. So Arbor Day Farm is a property of the Arbor Day Foundation. So that's really where we say that our mission comes to life, is at Arbor Day Farm. Arbor Day actually, as a holiday, started on that property in 1872.
Really?
And so Arbor Day Foundation was founded 100 years later on the centennial, just to celebrate it. And that kind of created movement. So 1972, the Arbor Day Foundation was founded. And fast forward to 50 years, now we have Arbor Day Farm. I think we got that property in 1975. And that was the original estate of the original Arbor Day celebration. So it's a really cool story as it relates to the history of what we've been doing. Quick fact, real quick. So on that day in 1872, 1 million trees were planted on the very first Arbor Day.
Oh, wow. 1 million trees.
Just in Nebraska. And so that's a stat that not a lot of people know. But you fast forward that to the Arbor Day Foundation, over the past 50 years, we've planted 500 million trees.
Wow.
And fast forward in the next 5 years, we're trying to do the same. So in the next 5 years, we're hoping that.
No disrespect to the trees, but there's a fruit trees I like to take out for some golf courses around here that kind of impede with my 4-iron. But nevertheless, I love the trees.
You mean 4 wood, right?
Yeah.
You hit a 4?
AG, go ahead, my man.
Yeah. So what's been your community outreach look like in terms of, like, reaching out to the kids and teaching them about how important trees are and what you guys do for your foundation for the community?
Yeah, last year, with it being my first kind of 365 days, Arbor Day in April, we celebrated by going out into schools, both in Nebraska City and here in Lincoln. Our whole staff on the foundation and the farm side went in and, educated kids on what Arbor Day is all about, and the importance of trees for our environment and for the world. I mean, they are life-giving, and something that's really important, I think, to teach our youth and our kids about the importance of those trees, and to talk more about, how they can get involved too, I think is what's really important. And it was honestly one of my favorite days. I know a lot of people can be a little bit intimidated getting in front of kids. It's one thing to talk to other adults, but it's another thing to get in front of fourth graders, I think is what the grade was that we were in front of. And it was so much fun. I had the best time. We brought out Carly the Cardinal, who's our Arbor Day Farm mascot.
Of course. Yeah.
And so he was out. I'm sorry. It is a boy. This is one bit of contention. I feel like we never really know if Carly is a boy.
Carly, C Money, C Murder.
I like C Money. I like that.
Stop it, AD. Stop it, please. Slow down today. Pump your brakes.
You know, AG, I'll tag on to that from community outreach. We also, with the foundation, you know, that's in Nebraska City and here in Lincoln, but across the country, we've got about 800,000 members that are part of the Arbor Day Foundation. So we've got a program called Tree City USA. So we're in 3,600 cities that, you know, you can do in cities. Tree City USA, where we're trying to help plant trees. But through that, there's also campuses across the United States called K through 12 program, which has a lot of different schools where the kids get involved and they learn about Arbor Day. So it's really become a nationwide thing and now more of a worldwide thing with our tree cities. So we're doing work a lot across the states. We're also doing work in about 50 countries. So it's something that started here in Nebraska and something that now is worldwide.
That is absolutely beautiful. Something that be the genesis here and to have a reach globally like that. Real quick, Dave from Renew. Good morning, brother. Dave says, my wife and I love staying at the Lead Lounge. Great little getaway, which we talked about that as well. And we were there, and Dave, appreciate that. Apples. AG is a huge apple eater, loves apples.
Yeah.
And a month ago when I
Fruit
was
guy, I'm a fruit guy, you know.
Yeah, he's a fruit guy.
I'm surprised we haven't heard him crunch an apple yet.
No, because I got my cantaloupe right here. That's why.
Yesterday.
As soon as I turn the mics on, you just hear. And
I forget that the mic is like it picks up everything.
All right, AG, what's your favorite apple?
A Gala.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Gala apple.
Good flavor.
Can I just step in? It's Gala.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You're right.
You have the gum.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it is. It's Gala. I pronounced it wrong. Don't
be scared of that running back. Let him know.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
Don't
No, and
that, and running back like Urlacher, like no.
So I appreciate that. And Fiji apples, awesome.
So Gala
apple a day keeps the doctor away, y'all.
Fuji.
Okay, he just said
Fiji. Is it Fuji?
Fuji.
I thought it was Fiji because it's from Fiji.
That's
now that one I did not know that. Okay, I thought it, I mean it's spelled Fiji, so I thought maybe.
But it's pronounced Fuji.
Yeah.
Is it? How do you spell it?
F-U-G.
It is F-U-J-I.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So AG, you guys, Nick, Raff, Rachel, I was blown away. So we were just walking around.
Yeah.
And no idea what we were gonna do. Austin says, "Follow me." He brings a golf cart because it was a little toasty that day too. Remember,
it was warm. Yeah.
It was a little sneaky, deceptively warm. He takes us on a golf cart to an area to where no one else was at. I had no idea, Austin, the number of kinds of apples. I thought you had a green apple or a red apple, and that was it. What were those ones that you had us eating? That one had the fruit taste. It was sweeter.
Oh yeah. So you've got the Red Delicious, which was
Red Delicious.
Red Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which fruit tastes like fruit? Austin?
Well, the Red Delicious,
the fruity ones taste more fruit.
Thank you.
Yeah, because he used to eating Fruity Pebbles and Mike and Ike's and all the other processed nonsense.
I gotta recorrect AD here though. He said they were walking around the farm. When I saw him, he was sitting on the fireplace. And it was very clear that he was just not wanting to be there, but he wanted to be there. So.
I love it.
True. That is
Tell us how it really went down.
Not looking happy.
I'm pretty sure that afternoon too. I called AD and I said, "Hey, AD, what are you up to this afternoon?" He goes, "I'm on my way to the apple orchard." And I said, "Oh, so you don't want to golf?" "Oh, I'd love to, man, but I gotta go. I gotta do this."
He took one for the ladies, right?
I took one for the team, man. So, and we didn't even walk after we got. I'm gonna get you later. I didn't even walk when we got there because you had a golf cart for us. But tell us about that Red Delicious apple, though. And tell us the best way to pick an apple.
Oh, good question.
Ooh, nice.
The Red Delicious apple gets kind of a bad rap. You know, when you get that off the shelf of the store, it's kind of mealy. It's a little bit maybe mushy, but when you pick it off the tree, it's a completely different experience. It's fresh. It's a little bit crisp. That's not my favorite apple. My favorite apple is actually the Jonathan. Jonathan's got sweet, tart, crunch.
That's a new apple to me. And Jonathan.
It's good. When he said, "Have you tried a Jonathan?" I was like, "Who's Jonathan?" I got a homeboy named Jonathan, but he talked about.
Yes, we got.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
Well, you have to come here for Applejack, AG. I mean, it's one of the only spots to get the Jonathan original. You know,
nice. Nice. I like it.
You guys, it was an experience I'll never forget. And I mean that. It was moving. Seriously, stop it, Nick. It was like listening to The Streets Have No Name by YouTube. Walking through that forest, man. I was just like, the streets have no name. And I was like, these apples are just dropping. Tell us about what you do with the apples, the ones that are on the ground.
It's a great question. You want to take
that is a good question.
Go ahead, Austin.
So if you're walking around, you see, hundreds of apples on the ground. I think we lose 25% that just fall to the ground, do the wind drop, or
say that percentage again.
About 25%.
25.
That's 1 in 4.
That's 1 in 4.
So brothers can't do math, right? What you saying, man?
You know what? That's
They don't know what 25% is.
That's exactly what I was implying.
It's Pius X grad. Forget those guys.
Hey, Pius the 10th. Pius the 10th, not X.
Oh.
X. Anyway, so
25%.
25%. When they hit the ground, you can't sell those, just for food safety reasons. So we'll actually collect those, the good ones, and then we'll put them into our hard cider. As long as they go through a kill process, which is an alcoholic process to create hard cider, you can use those apples. So, I think it's like 15,000 gallons of cider a year. I think we're pressing
15,000 gallons,
which is
50,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She needs to answer the question.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm so sad I didn't bring in any of our samples, but you had some,
it is
right?
off the
You
chain.
had some of the cider when you were there, right?
And Raff and Nick, I have never had apple cider.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying because I literally
Really?
I'd never you didn't even finish. I've never had an apple cider that good.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh.
Ever.
Okay.
And then the apple donuts,
All the donuts.
It was just,
that sounds delicious.
you guys, it was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so another question for you, Rach, about this. Okay, what are activities like, let's say, different age breakdowns? Let's say it was like, oh man, come on, it's just me and my wife, or it's me and my kids. What do we do there?
Yeah. And I think that's what's so incredible about coming to Arbor Day Farm is it is for all ages. So if you've got youngsters and even for the adults, I mean, you have to come and check out Tree Adventure. It's 11 different tree houses suspended with bridges in the forest. I mean, how better? You did.
It was off the chain.
Did you do the Wonder Net? How high did you go?
No. There was no Wonder Nets going on.
Oh.
I had hamstring issues. I was like, you know what?
It's like Peter Pan and the Lost Boys.
Yeah, I was not. It was. We had so many cool pictures from there, and just how it stretched all the way around the different nets, the different tree houses that were there. So kids, even adults, would love that part.
Oh, totally.
They would love it.
Absolutely.
That's why when I see it, I was like, we got to have you guys on the show to talk about it because there's a lot of things to do. So from the kids' standpoint, you got the tree houses. What else do you have available for them?
Well, we have. I think one thing that a lot of people forget about is the miles and miles of trails. I mean, you don't have to come and do any of the attractions that we have to offer. Just come in and enjoy the beauty of nature. And we have some amazing trails. We just added a new one that kind of weaves around through our poplar grove. So you can definitely, check that out. And then we always tell everybody you have to make it an overnight stay, of course, because you can't get everything in one day. So, come enjoy all of the outdoor activities, stay overnight at Lead Lodge, have dinner at Timbers, and then you can always make your way over to Arbor Lodge Mansion, which is the home of J. Sterling Morton, the founder of Arbor Day. And that's a state historical park. So that's got an arboretum. It's 52 acres.
Wow.
And again, lots of walking trails. And in the spring, you definitely need to come back and check out the Lilac Trail. It's got 42 varieties of lilacs, and that's the largest collection in the state of Nebraska.
That is awesome.
2 more quick questions before we go to break. I'll ask you these really quickly here. I'll make sure I got these right. With the holidays quickly coming up, what would you recommend if they visit the property right now? What would be some good things right now with the holidays coming?
Yeah, so definitely check out our website. Number one, arbordayfarm.org is where we have all of our events listed. You can get tickets for our upcoming events like the wine dinner that we'll have on December 6th. If you are looking for plans or don't want to cook for Thanksgiving, we have an amazing Thanksgiving grand buffet at Timbers. It's one of our most popular eating extravaganzas. Is your mouth watering already?
What you doing Sunday?
Yeah. We have what's called Turduncan.
Ooh, I've had that. I've had that. Yes, indeed. That's pretty good. That's pretty dope.
Good? Okay.
Made famous by John Madden.
Yes. Did y'all take it from John or did y'all do it first?
Did you guys copyright that? Did you steal it?
That's a John Madden.
Just stole it.
We stole it? Okay. At least you're honest. For you.
So, Austin, I want to ask you this before we go. I want to read you a few of these comments. 0767 goes see Money the Cardinal. Wants you to listen to his mixtape on SoundCloud. Money G in Kansas. Thank you, Money G. He says actually a diagram, a picture of all the different types of apples and names on them right there. Yeah. Joe B, good morning. Goes, grew up in Nebraska City. Jonathan, apples are the best.
I agree.
Here's one thing I want to say to you guys. And the apple donuts are amazing. PCAT, thanks you, brother. Austin, you do more on the foundation side. There's a lot of people that have different interests. They have different things they're passionate about. There's a lot of people that are passionate about trees, planting trees and keeping that going because all the things they do for us here. How would someone get involved if they want to do something for the foundation and make a contribution to the foundation, or learn more about the foundation and what you do as far as that goes?
Good question. The best thing, go to arborday.org. We've got a website that lists a lot of different activities, a lot of different ways to get involved, from donations to becoming a member. You can become a member and you can get some free trees that way. You can also order trees through our website. And there's just a lot of networking that we do. We convene a lot. So we connect people to their areas and their townships for tree planting, for resources, education. So it's really kind of an endless opportunity. There's also some really cool products there, as trees in memory. So if you have a loved one that passed, you can get a card and plant trees, or celebration. So there's a lot of different unique products there to celebrate trees. That's the one thing, is our mission is to inspire people to plant, celebrate.
I did that.
Yeah. So that's really where we come down to is how do we do that? How do we inspire people?
I did that for a friend this past year. His wife passed away, and she requested that instead of, I guess, flowers or normal things at a funeral, that people donate to her foundations. And one of her foundations, they lived in New Jersey, and she was part of the Arbor Day Foundation. So I did a tree under her name.
Oh, that's
cool.
Earlier this year. Yeah.
You guys, I want you to promise me something. Ron says, hang on to something in the hayrack ride, buddy. Don't play when it comes to the bumps. Kyle Hooper, I don't know about this. That might be a question you have to ask Austin and Rachel. If we stay at the Lead Lodge, do we get a free round of golf at Arbor Lakes? I think the Dormy Network, I don't know, I'm not sure how that works out, but there might be a package.
If you stay at Lead Lodge, you do have access to Dormy.
Have access to it.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hey, bye week next week.
Yeah. Have you played that course?
I have not.
It's phenomenal.
It's got about 180,000 of my golf balls on there. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, though, is bye week is next week. Like, this is a great opportunity. Like great opportunity for people to come on out. You don't have to worry about missing a Husker game. You don't have to worry about fitting around your schedule. Head on out there. Make the short drive.
Yes.
I just, when I was driving to Kansas City for the playoff baseball game,
it's so short.
It is right there. So quick. Yeah. It is so quick. You're through Nebraska City in the blink of an eye. Stop by 260-acre farm.
Yes, that is correct.
And here's the thing: you stop by, have dinner. There's a fire pit out back. Have a drink on the deck. It's a really great place to just chill.
I'll say this:
if you're trying to get away from 3 of your co-hosts, spend the weekend out.
I think about it. I was there. I did an event there years ago.
It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it is.
We've been out there a number of times. Yeah. Real quick, I took my boys. I called it the man trip. When they turned 10 years old, we went out there. We watched the movie Gladiator, and we had to talk about seriously
at 10.
At 10, they watched. Actually, no, it wasn't 10. Because we did it 2 times, when they turned 10 and when they turned 13. We had some conversations, deep conversations about life, ups and downs. We watched the movie the Gladiator. Watched Gladiator when they were 13. The first trip went out there and just, what does it mean to be a young man? Just growing up. Who you. Anyway, they remember that trip, the pool that you guys have inside, all that cool stuff in there. Yeah. I'm asking you two to make us a promise, Rachel and Austin. When Raff and AG are back in town. AG, do you think you'll come back anytime before the holidays at all?
This year, I don't know.
Turducken.
Oh man,
gotta come.
So when we know whether both of those guys can be back, I'm going to give you guys ample time to come down and sample apples if you bring them down in not orange juice, of course. I messed up. Apple juice and all the different products you have
cider
on the air. Would you be willing to do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, please.
Love it.
We would absolutely love that.
We'd love it.
And bring some green apples so you can have big arms like Ahman Green. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Green apples, green.
Hey, apple a day.
If AG can smash an apple in between his
my
forearm
God.
and
I
his
would love
bicep.
to see that.
We've got some wishy ones.
AG says,
Yeah. I actually have an apple by my desk right here.
Lordy.
It's either going to be an apple or Nick's head.
Yeah.
There you go. Facts. Learn a lesson here.
Austin and Rachel, thank you so much for coming in. Again, if they want to learn more about you, what is the website again?
Come to arbordayfarm.org
arbordayfarm.org or
arborday.org.
Folks, we would appreciate, again, Austin and Rachel coming in. And again, go check that out, because what they do out there is absolutely amazing. I tell you what, it changed my whole attitude just being out there. Folks, when we come back, a short bit of history, and then we got some Husker football sound bites from yesterday. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 A Ticket.
Hey farmers, if you don't already, you need to get to know the guys at Boyk Farm Outfitters. If you're ready to turn your sprayer into a money-saving smart machine, they can hook you up. If you just want to get your chemicals from some good guys that care about your operations goals, they want to chat. They work with progressive growers all over eastern Nebraska to assist with equipment upgrades and input options. Boyk Farm Outfitters is equipping the modern farmer. Check them out at BoykFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. This week's 93.7 The Ticket Athlete of the Week is Nathan Axman of Waverly High School. Axman racked up 244 rushing yards on 30 carries on Friday in a come-from-behind win against Lincoln Pius X. Axman scored 1 rushing touchdown, but also threw the go-ahead 10-yard touchdown pass to add to his total touchdown total. Waverly improves to 7-2 on the season as they earned the 6th seed in the Class B playoff and now host number 11 Norris on Friday. The Ticket's Athlete of the Week is powered by 3 Pillars Performance. Unlock your peak performance with the expert instruction at 3 Pillars Performance in Lincoln and online at 3pillarsperformance.com.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in October. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard, Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hard work. It's what drives Nebraska. It defines our strength. Men like you live it every day. But sometimes, living up to those expectations can be overwhelming. If you're struggling, call or text 988. You'll get skilled, caring support 24/7. Live up to a different kind of strength, the strength to ask for help. Paid for by the University of Nebraska Public Policy Center. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services as well as painting and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions, 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see partly sunny skies, and it will be windy and warm with the high around 83. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. It'll be windy, too, the low around 53. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms are likely throughout the day, the high around 61. I'm meteorologist Kyle Plecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and safe Halloween. With all the parents and kids out and about, they encourage drivers to be careful and respectful of trick-or-treaters. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basements? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We want to thank Rachel and Austin from the Arbor Day Foundation, Arbor Farms, for coming into that. And thank all of you for the texters that were chiming in. Like I told you, AG and Raff, I was telling Raff this when I was out there, and I told Nick as well. And Nick was like, AD, where you going? I was like, yeah, I'm kind of. I mean, that's not. I mean, you don't expect that to be the reason why your buddy's not going to golf. I'm going to the apple orchard. I mean, that's just really not one of those lines that you kind of hear. You kind of hear.
But
like,
I was fully supportive.
Yeah. That's really not what you called me. You called me.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Okay, to be a little boop. No.
I think.
Oh Lord.
Stop being a little boop.
I think my response was really.
IQ Crew, good morning. He goes, Age, speaking of turducken, has Age ever partaked in that on any Thanksgiving games?
Yes, 100%. And I ate a piece of the turducken. Proud of it. It was a little cold, but it was good. It was, because it was after the game. So they've been having it out there, probably put it on the sidelines around halftime or third quarter or something. Yeah. But yeah, me and Brett in I think it was the 01 season. We had our all white and brown pan throwbacks on. And it was I was a fan, I was a fan of the sport. So man, I'm like, man, if they got this thing on the sideline, I am eating it. I was like, I told myself right away. I was like, if it's on the side, it's going down. It is going down. Soon as before John Madden even started talking to me, I just went for the leg and grabbed it and started eating it. He was like, "Oh, okay."
That's how we're rolling right now, huh?
I was like, "Yes, I've been waiting for this since I was a kid, watching the teams play. Mostly the Packers in Detroit, but other teams. It was Packers, Detroit, and then like Cowboys and somebody. It'd be Thanksgiving Day games. So yeah, I grew up watching that stuff. So. Yeah, it was just a kid living out his dream right there. I was like, give me that leg right there. Actually, I just reached over the dude, grabbed it, started eating it. And I was like, oh, okay, we doing that. Yeah, we're about to eat food on TV right now.
So do you guys know the 3 games that are being played this Thanksgiving? So it is
No, I don't.
Chicago at Detroit.
Okay. Good one.
And it is the New York Giants at Dallas.
Of course, because it's always Dallas and Detroit get a home game.
Yeah. And that's usually that during that afternoon game.
But they have another one now. They have since it's Thursday night football now around Twitch or Prime Video.
Especially with that New York Giants at Dallas game, that's about nap time, and especially with those two teams playing. So, and then a primetime game between Jake's Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers.
That's right.
Out of Miami.
I got tickets. I got the boys tickets. They're going to see that.
That's right. You got Jake tickets to that game. Jake's going to that game. I forgot about that.
Exactly.
I hope Jake
What a waste of time.
Eat some good food.
Hey, he sent me like when Tua got hurt, he sent me a message like, I said, you better be getting these tickets. I said, you better be going to Green Bay. I already got the tickets, bro. Ain't no bagging out.
And no matter what the outcome, I know Jake's gonna have a great time. I mean, that's a great experience.
Yeah. Oh, it is. He's gonna love it.
Well, real quick to keep us rolling real quick. In history right now, in 2004, the Black Shirts keep quarterback Brad Smith in the Missouri offense out of the end zone, and Corey Ross, Pork Chop, rushed for 194 yards, 24-3 victory over Missouri in 2004, 20 years ago. Yeah, Pork Chop's a good brother, man. Love Corey, man. Good cat. Raff, what you got, my man?
Ooh.
On this day in 1960, Cassius Clay, a.k.a. Muhammad Ali, in his first professional fight, beats Tunney Hunsaker on points in a 6-round decision in Louisville, Kentucky.
AG, have you ever been? I don't know if we had this conversation before. Have you been to that Muhammad Ali Museum in Louisville?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've been to Kentucky yet. So
yeah,
I got to put that on my my to-do list.
It's pretty powerful, bro.
Yeah,
it's pretty powerful in there. I spent a lot of time in there, but last time I was there when I was online a year ago, I wasn't able. I could see it from my hotel, but I wasn't able to get over there. But the last time I was there before I did, I spent a lot of time in there. Muhammad Ali. AG, what you got, my man?
Oh man, this is for me. This is bringing back memories. The Sega Genesis came out this day, back in 1989.
Wow.
Oh man, the Sega Genesis. That was my first system where I had John Madden. 1988 Madden came out on that. And that was my first rage on a game.
Was that your first game you broke a controller on?
Yep. I broke a controller and never since then, never did it again. My mom came in the room, said, "Boy, what's going on in here? What's all that racket?" And I said, "The game is cheating." I threw the ball to Jay Rice. He's the best receiver in the NFL. He catches everything, but it got intercepted. The computer is cheating. This is before internet, so it was playing against the computer. I said, "It's cheating." She looked at me. She looked at the controller. She said, "You break it, you buy it." I said, "What?" I was like, "Oh,
looks like I've been playing video games for a while."
Exactly. I'm 11 years old. I ain't got no money. Oh man, but Sega Genesis came out, man. I had fun system, fun games. Madden, Altered Beast, Outrun, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yes, memories.
AG,
Yes.
when are we gonna have our duel?
Hey, I told you. Hit me up, bro.
Okay.
Anytime. Tonight? We can hit me.
What are you doing this afternoon? What are you doing this afternoon? This evening?
What time? I'm kind of busy afternoon, but after 2:30, I'm open.
Okay.
After 2:30.
That's
today.
good. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out tonight.
Folks, we'll be right back. We'll let them figure out their game time. Hizzle Bear says he broke his first remote control playing the game Lion King.
What? Lion King? What? I wonder what board or monster was he fighting? Scar was the problem?
It says SNES, so I'm not sure if the spelling is correct, but he broke the first remote control playing Lion King. I thought that was supposed to be a game of just kind of tranquility. Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, it's what we got Pumbaa and Simba and running around exploring the desert. That's about it. I wonder what got down. Some of them games like that, the board, like at the end of every board, you got to beat a boss, right? It's a boss you got to beat up, and you got to learn the pattern of how they attack. And if you don't learn that pattern, it gets frustrating. So that it might have
Mario Brothers.
Exactly, because they do the little dance move. They do the same move. You just got to learn the pattern of how to beat them.
Yep.
But that could be frustrating as a kid, though, for real. Like when I threw my pass to Jerry Rice, best receiver in the NFL, catches every goddamn thing. Come on, why you don't catch that ball right there? I'm still mad at Madden on that.
You're still not over.
Ralph, take us to break.
No, it's all good.
I want to break a remote control someday. Want it to break.
Just watch the Broncos game.
Hey, we win now.
I know he ain't breaking nothing.
Don't want it to break.
He ain't gonna break some champagne bottles.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history. reduce the cost of healthcare, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th. Paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop.
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service. But it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your County Veteran Service Officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free. So visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Kreekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Hey guys, it's Nick. The high school football playoffs are here, and we're continuing our high school football coverage live from Seacrest Field this Friday as 7 seed Lincoln Southeast hosts number 10 Millard North. Kickoff between the Knights and the Mustangs is slated for 7 p.m. as our pregame coverage starts at 6:50. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday from Seacrest Field as we bring you playoff action between Lincoln Southeast and Millard North right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Imagine a world where your office IT runs smoothly, securely, and effortlessly. A day where you aren't worried about the next outage or password compromise. At Hamilton, we take care of everything from monitoring and maintenance to security and support. We partner with your business to design integrated technology solutions that fit your needs now and your goals for the future. With on-site and remote IT support options, we're always just a call or click away. Elevate your IT with Hamilton Managed IT. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and safe Halloween. With all the parents and kids out and about, They encourage drivers to be careful and respectful of trick-or-treaters. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on this windy Tuesday. It's turning very windy down here. Wow, you can see the trees right there on the berm out there in Herno Street. Raff and AG, it's a very windy morning here on the capital city. Real quick, obviously, I can't forget my Steelers. Monday night's recap. Steelers take care of the Giants in a very closely contested game, which I knew was going to be a close contested game because that's what Pittsburgh does at times. But I tell you what, Daniel Jones showed some sparks last night. Also, Russell Wilson. Raff, I'm going to put this to you because you know him a lot better, being a part of your team. Was that the Russell that you would have hoped would have continued in Denver last night? Or do you think it's what's your thoughts on it? AG, want to go to you next on that?
I think a lot of it, too. I think it was probably the Russell that was in Denver, but I think the lack of coaching in Denver probably hurt Russell. And taking a coach that took control, they let Russell have everything in Denver when a coach probably should have stepped in and been like, hey, let's be with your teammates. And I also think that Pittsburgh's had, some weapons on offense. It's just they haven't had the guy that, is able to bring it together. So I think Russell fell into a really good spot for him. Najee looks different to me. I mean,
he does.
That's exactly what AD and I were talking about last night. Is man, when Warren's healthy as well, that offense that running game just as a whole is completely different. But they've been able to give Najee more, not responsibility, but touches, and he's been able to do more with them. At some point yesterday, what was it, like 7 carries for 75 yards? Yeah. He was averaging like 11 per carry.
Finished with a buck 14
through a good chunk of the game. I mean, the guy, and then when you pair that with somebody that can actually deliver the mail, you're actually got some sort of an offense with the offensive line, like you mentioned, AD.
AG, let me tell you this, and Raff, I think you're spot on, and I totally didn't even think about that. When you have an organization that says, no, you're going to be part of the team, not your own office, etc. Leave your camera crew at home. AG, Najee runs for 19 for a buck 14, 19 carries, buck 14. But AG, here's more, I think, as we wrap this up quickly, because we want to hop into Husker football too. The distribution of the ball. Russell was 20 for 28, 278 yards. Obviously coughed it up late. That was, that could have been consequential, but took care of it. Pickens 4 for 74, Jefferson 4 for 62, Austin 3 for 54, Washington for 1 for 29. I can go on down the list of guys who had receptions. There was over 10 guys who touched the ball last night. AG, how does that do for Najee having a quarterback who's actually a threat? You think about, you knew they couldn't just focus on the pass, on the run, because you had Brett there and other quarterbacks as well. How big is that for Najee from a running back standpoint to have a quarterback in there that can deliver the mail?
It's priority number one. I mean, that what makes a football team roll. When you have the pass game and the run game working and complementing each other, that's what you see last night in football that happened on Monday Night Football between whatever team. But when the Steelers are doing it, they got a running back that I love. Najee Harris, built different. He runs hard. He sends business. He makes DBs make business decisions. out there, if you know what I mean, along with Warren. He's a little guy, but he runs hard as well. And he got great receivers. So when Pickens and all those receivers are getting open, and then Russell's is on point how he was. He had a throw that was probably like a 46-yard completion that was like Pickens. He couldn't put it any better between double coverage and got completed. I think Pickens went out of bounds like on a 10-yard line or something. And it was a great throw. You just saw the timing and his accuracy for Russell was there all night. And Raff nailed it, the hammer, the nail on the head when he said the coaching in Denver was probably the more issue than anything. Because when I saw the sidelines last year or the years that he was there, especially when Peyton got there, it was yelling at it. Like some players, you got to know, you got to learn. Once you get to know them, you know if you are yelling, you could yell at a player or just correct them and get things right. He's continuing to yell. I believe Russell. I know Russell personally, and I know he's not one of those players you got to yell at. You just got to sit him down and show him what he did wrong, and he'll correct it. He's a professional. He did it in Seattle. He been to 2 Super Bowls, so you don't have to yell at a guy that has a background of where he's been and done and what he's fought through. Because remember, in college, he bounced around, right? He was at North Carolina State. He got to Wisconsin. I saw firsthand when we played them in Wisconsin, not only the fact that he had Monty Ball, Nick Toon, and Melvin Gordon in the backfield, right? He not just managed. I saw him out there by that first game in Madison and Cam Ronald. I said, we got a problem here. They got a quarterback. It is nice. And so from that point on, and what I saw in Denver, like Raff said, it just was that problem. And now you got a coaching staff. I love Pittsburgh's coach. You know what he does. He brings it and shoots you straight. He doesn't beat around the bush. He gives you the real. He gives the media the real. When he talks in press conferences, he'll say, "Hey, we did not put a good product out there." He will say that, and I'm pretty sure he'll go in the meeting room and say, we did not play good tonight. We did not put a good product." He will repeat the same thing to his players, and his players know what they got to do out there and be pros. And that's how you buy in to Tomlin, being a coach and what he's been, with his background as well. Winning Super Bowls, been in the playoffs, and taking teams. He's coaching. Him and his staff are coaching this team up because this first start with Russell, trying to figure out little things back and forth. Is it going to be Russell? Is it going to be Fields? Those questions popping up, and it worked itself out. Fields started off and it kind of went down the road. You know what? Let's try Russ, and now it's working in there, and hopefully it can continue on. Then we'll have a nice little AFC North matchup between Ravens and Steelers come the end of the season, which usually happens anyway in this division year over year.
You got Danny Smith, Huskers Money G in Kansas. Yeah, I love Danny Smith, the special teams coordinator for Pittsburgh, 71, 72 years old, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. I love how he gets excited.
I think it was roughing the punter, though.
I think that's one of those 50-50 calls. If they would have called it, I would have understood. Either way, I would have understood because they definitely could have called it. I mean, that is for sure. They definitely could have called that either way.
How bizarre was the Pickens catch, not catch in the back of the end zone?
Yeah.
I mean, your right foot gets down twice.
Right, and then
catch because your left foot never touched.
That's what I learned. I think I wasn't sure of that as a play call, as a referee.
Yeah,
because I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, he had 1 foot down 2 times, so that does not. I'm like, when you think about it, you were like, oh yeah, it's a touchdown, but no, technically you got to have 2 feet. That's why you're pro. 2 feet down, 2 different. You have 2 feet on your body, a right and a left, so you got to get both down. So great call by the referees to notice that in the replay. Exactly, that's the rule. So legit, great catch, great catch.
You think that's something they change?
I say if it happens a certain amount of times, then
physiologically there's no way he could put 2 feet down because his body was his left foot was in the air the whole time.
And it was just a combination of that DB pushing his momentum out of bounds to make that happen. So you won't have. I say if you have that scenario happen again, which is like, oh my God, like, so it's a phenomenon. That'll be rare where you see somebody touch the foot down and then get pushed, so momentum speeds up to where you have to put it down again the same foot. If you see that again, it's in the cards to get changed.
Well, it was interesting about that because, like when he made the play, I was like, oh, that's going to be incomplete. He didn't get his other foot down, but he chopped his foot twice. But then, like Mark Schlereth came out and said, it's always crazy how 1 elbow equals 2 feet and
correct
and 1 knee,
or shin.
but two taps in the feet don't equal. So it was interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Huskers P says, I'm a mailman. I can deliver. You can. Eric, bleep the Steelers and everything they stand for. Wow.
Dang. I love it.
Is that Pete on a burner account?
No, it might be. I don't know. Eric, I'm sorry.
Eric's
I'm not,
always negative.
I'm not sure what they did to you, brother, but God bless you.
They won.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Hey, nevertheless, I was just glad Russell didn't say anything crazy like "let's weld."
There you go.
Something of that nature.
There you go.
Nevertheless, folks, we come back. We got plenty of Matt Rule sound bites from yesterday's press because we definitely want to dive into these. We're taking a short break. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 90% Ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in October. Try their brand new caramel apple butter cream cheese or apple coffee cake muffins through their new partnership with local apple orchard, Picnic Hill. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see partly sunny skies, and it will be windy and warm with the high around 83. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. It'll be windy, too, the low around 53. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day, the high around 61. I'm meteorologist Kyle Plecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hey everyone, Lance here with Black Label. We specialize in creating custom crafted decks, pergolas, patio covers, and more. Plus, our retractable screens, gazebos, and patio enclosures create the ultimate outdoor retreat. With over 50 years of combined experience, we're not just builders, we're creators of unforgettable memories.
Call them today at 402-730-6333 or visit blacklabelbuilt.com for a free consultation.
Let's turn your backyard dreams into reality.
Black Label Built, built to serve, built to last.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Couple Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Koppel. Get 0% financing at Koppel. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Koppel. So please stop on by or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. 0% with roof credit.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxers on Saturday, November 9th with Vertex at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Fights are scheduled throughout the night, and if you haven't been before, now's the perfect time to go with Nebraska football on a bye week. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Nebraska Veterans Aid is here for veterans and dependents facing unforeseen financial emergencies. Get assistance with food, fuel, shelter, clothing, transportation, and even funeral and medical expenses. If you're a veteran facing a financial emergency, apply for Nebraska Veterans Aid through your county veteran service officer. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/NVA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Always. Let's hop right into Matt Rowe. I'm going to get on a few of these bites right away. Nick, what's the first one you got for us, my man?
Let's talk quarterback. How much better has Dylan gotten from start of the season up until the current point of the year? Here's what Matt Rule had to say about his quarterback.
Better and better and better. I mean, so much of that game was, hey, getting the right play here, getting the right play there. You think about, you're a freshman quarterback. You go out in front of 100,000 people, all of whom have a feeling about you because maybe you were once committed there. Another one of your freshmen drops the opening kickoff return. You start with the ball on the 8-yard line. You bobble the opening kickoff. And what I loved about what Dylan did was he just settled down, right? He gave us chances. If you go back over the last 4 games and you calculate in all the defensive pass interference yardage we've gotten because we throw so many go balls, that would add into kind of what he's done passing game wise. But I think the things that he sees, the things that he's improving upon, this is there's no better teacher than experience. I think he's getting a ton of experience, and they threw a lot of things at him this week. Rutgers threw a lot of things at him. They threw a lot of things at him this week, though, more than he's seen in the past. And I thought he adjusted and handled it really well.
Raff, do you have any concerns about Raiola?
Zero. He's still the best quarterback we've had here in 30 years. So, he'll continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to get better. So I'm not a bit worried about Dylan Raiola. Even the last couple of weeks when they said he struggled a little bit, I was still like, nah, he's fine. He's staying the course. So I have no worries about Dylan Raiola.
Zero.
Jeezy?
Same, 0. You got, he's a freshman starting, and of course he's struggling. It's going to be a struggle, but then he has his moments where he goes out there and he's reading the defense. He's not reading it as fast, but still getting the ball completed, not making a ton of mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, he knows what he did wrong and he corrects it and he moves on from there. And so 1 interception last week against a good defense, right? You could have had more turnovers or anything like that. And it wasn't just 1, and still played up to a par and still had us in a situation to win at the end of the game. So that's why it's a team sport. Everybody got to chip in, offense, defense, and special team.
Nick, a big part of his success, especially in the first half last week, was his scramble ability. We saw him multiple times to get to the second level and be able to get Nebraska a first down, extend drives, give them a chance maybe on 3rd and short rather than 3rd and long. So Matt was actually asked about that yesterday, Dylan's scrambling ability. Here's what the Husker head coach had to say about Dylan and using his legs.
Yeah, I think one of the key things from Dylan is he can do it, right? He has, he can do it, and he has the ability to scramble and look down the field, but then also take advantage and run. Mm-hmm. I think one of the really cool things I'm having a chance to experience with him is watching him grow each week. I think in the Indiana game, there was a play where he started to scramble and stopped and threw it back. And as I watched the game with him, he's like, I should have run it there. And I don't even know if that's right or not, but that's what he took away from it. So I think he every week is trying to find 1, 2, 3 things to improve upon. We heard Coach Day's press conference last week, and we heard him talk about why, when I watch their defense, I think it's, they look like a big time defense. They were taking a lot of questions about why aren't about their defense, and he talked about doing some different things, and we were all kind of like, you play a team coming off a bye, it's like you better be ready for anything to come out. There was way more man-free pressure. Usually, Larry Johnson defenses is 4-man rush and hey, let's go eat. There was way more pressure, and so part of that was him navigating that, recognizing that in the game. But when you bring man-free pressure, if you pick them all up, there's no one for the quarterback, and so he got out and he took off and ran and. To me, it's like Dylan's got like an algorithm in his brain. And so every time you add something to it, it's like, hey, I can do this against this. So he added it. So in terms of during practice, I just think he's always trying to improve, get better.
Yeah. Guys, is that just over time, especially in the first, 6, what are we now through 7 games of the season at Nebraska at 5-2, or no, excuse me, 5-3. So 8 games. Is it just about building confidence right now of like understanding the speed of the college game and understanding how to adapt to the way that the teams are playing Dylan Raiola or what they're showing him defensively? Is that the biggest thing?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, and Matt Rule said it right on, said exactly. He said his algorithm, he's processing. And when he processes at a fast level, he noticed what they were doing to him. And he's like, oh man, there's nobody for me. So I'm gonna pick up yards with my leg. I'm not the blazer out there, but I can get a first down if it's right there. And then everybody's in man coverage. So that means their backs are to me. So they don't even see, not a lot of the defenders going to see that I'm even running for yards until they hear the crowd or they hear somebody yelling, oh, he's running. Yeah. And to pick that up as a true freshman, where some freshman quarterbacks won't even realize that it's man coverage. And you know what? If nobody's open to take off and run, they'll just try to throw it into a situation where then obviously it's a detrimental part of either getting intercepted or incomplete or something and not in our hands, as a quarterback.
There was even, sorry, AD, there was even a moment where 2 Ohio State linebackers ran into each other and he recognized that and immediately took off. And so I think that's like such a big key, something to look for is like, not trying to there's been some throws, guys, where he has maybe forced it. A couple of those have come at the end of the game where he's been trying to make a play, right? There was the one on 4th down against Indiana that got picked off, the one that obviously ended the game on Saturday against Ohio State. But for the most part, it doesn't feel like he's forced a whole lot, especially on Saturday against the Buckeyes.
You think about with the defense, it's almost that man free. So basically, they're playing the outside shades. They're forcing everybody to go inside to the rover and the safety in a man free. So that's what he's looking at there. In unknown texture, real quick, 3764. You guys come up with anything to avoid saying that this moment, the Savior doesn't look like he's saving anything. Adrian Martinez was a better true as a freshman than Raiola. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to go into that, say what, who's better than who. I'm just going to say this. Raiola, in my opinion,
guarantee you Dylan Raiola will be better his senior year.
Well, here's what I'm saying for right now. Well, I'm not going to senior. I'm going for right now is what I'm simply saying is this. It's like when we all come in for math, there are some kids who are in advanced algebra, but they're still the same age. Raiola is definitely advanced algebra, but still has his struggles. I've said this from day one. He is going to struggle, but I'll take his struggles over the alternatives that we've seen in years past in a heartbeat. He is going to learn on the run. He's learning on the run. There are a lot of things Raiola needs to learn. He is a true freshman. The dude was playing high school football a year. I keep saying that over and over again. Here, let's go this time.
Yeah, you got to remind people. They seem to forget.
Yeah, the dude's a true freshman. By no means, you can run back the tape on text. By no means have I ever said anything about him being a savior. I said from day one, when people were trying to anoint him, I said, you better hold up. And AG, you said it too. I said, pump your brakes. This kid, and you go back in the podcast, look at all of them. I said, lay hands quickly on no man. He's going to have struggles this year. We have seen that. And we're being honest with ourselves. We've seen hints of it in Illinois. We've seen a lot of it against Purdue. Yeah. We've seen hints against Rutgers. There were two missed balls we seen last week. That's not a knock. It's just a reality. He is growing through this thing. So by no means is this kid a savior whatsoever. However, what I like to see the surge. So that part I do like seeing. The dude is definitely improving, but there's room for improvement. He's a kid.
Well, here's what I would genuinely ask the text line, because maybe I'm way off my hinges when I say this. Does it not feel like the way that they use the two quarterbacks, if we want to bring in Adrian Martinez into this discussion, the way they use Dylan Raiola or what they ask Dylan to do feels a lot more sustainable. It felt like with Adrian trying to use his legs as the main source of offense rather than a weapon. It felt like it didn't feel sustainable, one, because you kind of had an idea that, okay, yeah, you know what? He's probably at some point not going to be able to stay healthy for the entire year. So then I sit here and I go, okay, well, how are they using Dylan Raiola? It looks like a more traditional quarterback, which feels sustainable. That's what we've been all, hoping for, I think, is that stop relying on your quarterback run game to win you games. You can use it as a weapon. And now that they have that, we're going to criticize the fact that he doesn't look like a, quote, savior, according to the texter. But in reality, maybe that speaks more to the rest of the offense and not necessarily just the quarterback position.
Yeah. Well, it speaks to the fan base, where I'll say this fan base, like I said, pump your brakes. You gotta let a kid grow. You gotta let the kid, and growing is struggling. Growing is going through the ups and downs. And so the fan base, I need to write a book on this, because I've been around Packer fans, I've been around Husker fans, and fans in general, they want to hit the panic button right away, or they want to hit the blame button or the expectation button, because they put the expectations up so high. Not the players, not the coaches, not us. As players, we don't do that to ourselves, because we can't expect things until we actually do them. So fans unfortunately do it. And so you can't judge the player just off of every little thing he or she does. They're going out there, and trust me, in their mindset, they're just trying to make one big play at a time, or one play at a time. It's not even one big play. Just make a play one step at a time. That's it. And so for the fan base out there, they're really quick to judge, not knowing. Man, remember, he's true freshman. He's on campus, a college student, playing football, by the way, where he's on TV and getting judged every day, every moment. So he's trying to just manage his class schedule and get into football practice and making sure he can read the plays and understand and process what Satterfield is throwing at him for the game plan. Think about that before you say, hey, he's the saver, whatever they said, because he has a lot going on behind closed doors than what you think.
AG, I think what you said is spot on. There's a lot of other variable factors, and I would throw in there. I'm not going to avoid it. There's play calling that's a part of that as well.
That's not on him. Right. Exactly. He has to execute sometimes, especially as a true freshman. I'm pretty sure not now, but maybe in the next couple of years, he'll be able to veto those play calls. Because I remember coming in as a freshman, and I remember Tommy vetoing audibles, vetoing play calls. He's like, no, we're not running this. We're going to run this. But he was a senior my freshman year, so he had got that street cred to do that. So until that time, for Dylan, he's got to earn it. But until then, sometimes it's just the execution that he does when a play is called in on the helmet.
before we go to break, I want you to think about this online, not online, the text line. How many games do we win if Dylan is not a quarterback this year? Think about that for a second.
There you go. All right, Raffy, take us away, my friend.
We're throwing to the break. He's still the savior in my book. 93.7 the ticket.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Tailored Life is your headquarters for all things fall in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, mums, and more, plus porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most of which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This October, the Bonsall Spooktacular 10 event is back with spooktacular savings all month long. Stop by anytime in October to discover incredible deals, including hot tubs as low as $5,995. That's up to 20% off MSRP. Plus, enjoy 10% off infrared and traditional saunas. Don't miss out on these hauntingly good offers. Visit Bonsall Pool and Spa today. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better at 33rd and Pioneers. Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and safe Halloween. With all the parents and kids out and about, they encourage drivers to be careful and respectful of trick-or-treaters. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Hard work. It's what drives Nebraska. It defines our strength. Men like you live it every day. But sometimes living up to those expectations can be overwhelming. If you're struggling, call or text 988. You'll get skilled, caring support 24/7. Live up to a different kind of strength. The strength to ask for help. Paid for by the University of Nebraska Public Policy Center. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. We will definitely play some more clips tomorrow because actually there'll be another presser today. I think the coordinators are today.
Yes.
Am I correct on that?
Yep, coordinators today.
Okay.
So, and you got a big day coming up too, AD.
I do got a big day. What do I?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, 2 o'clock.
We can talk about it.
2 o'clock, yeah.
Do I have a big day coming
Yeah,
up?
I was like, what's going on? Yeah, 2 o'clock. I thought you meant I got to meet with my buddy Sam Setcher at 10:30. I was like, yeah, that's big. I was thinking, wait, my man Sam. I can't wait to meet with him. Also tonight at 5:30, I will be on with Des Moines Adams and Ashton with teammates.
That's right.
5:30 p.m. talking about mentorship and just people who are mentors and influence. But more importantly, though, 2 o'clock, the Body
Lab.
The Body Lab. I'm going to get, what is it called again?
The dry needling.
Dry needling. AG, have you had that done before, Chief?
Yes, I have that done. One of my teammates was it's awesome. It helps your body recover. It's Eastern medicine, and it gets to the point it recovers any sore tendons, mostly soft tissue injuries, and you just got as long as you're not afraid of needles, you'll be good.
Yeah, that's actually not a strong suit of mine, buddy, to be honest with you.
You better get over it if you want to get right then.
Yeah, I still have to look away. I might have to go to Shields and get me a mouthpiece, dog.
There you go. No, AD's gonna test out their trigger point dry needling today.
Yeah.
So
AG and Raff, Raff, I know you've known about this. I got I'm not even sure what muscle it is. It's
I don't know. Rachel had some word for
it.
it.
It's just been sore. AG, put it this way: I can do curls fine, but when I do the hammer curl, that pain just shoots up my left bicep. I mean, it is. Yeah. So anyway, she's gonna fix that. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Raff, what do you got for the RGT, man?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take comes from our guy, Pete Ferguson. It goes out to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln College of Education and Human Sciences, Doctors Amanda Morales, Dr. Teresa Catalano, Dr. Kara Vieska, and Dr. Trish Gray. They were instrumental in coordinating efforts around planning and securing funding for the October 24th and 25th 5th Annual Educators of Color Summit. They brought together 140 scholars, pre-service teachers, service educators, brought it all together. They collaborated for ideas, self-care, just everything in the books. And Pete said, without the doctors' selfless contribution of time and resources, this would not have been possible. So congratulations to all of them. They are Raff's Good Take.
Right.
Big congrats. I love it. Pete, appreciate you for always doing that, man. Pete, we always joke and mess around quite a bit, but all due seriousness, Pete talks about the way he embraces and helps out so many people. Talks about, people who are invested in the community, and Pete is number one in doing that. So Pete, appreciate that, and all those who work with you and those you help. Baby attitude adjustment, folks. Everyone's heard about testosterone replacement therapy, but how do you know who to trust? Ageless Men's Health is the nation's leader in testosterone and weight loss. No upselling, no unnecessary supplements, just real solutions. With a team of registered nurses and nurse practitioners, they look at your whole health and create a playbook you'll understand. They use the best products, including HCG, to keep your body safe and protect your fertility. This is the best time in the game. They're the best team in the game. They're ready to earn your trust. Google Ageless Men's Health Lincoln and check out their 175 plus 5-star reviews. Folks, understand that some people don't recognize your courage because they don't know your story. Some people don't recognize your courage because they don't know the story. They don't know how far you've come thus far. So even if they don't, that's on them. But think about this. If you've made it to today, that means you've overcome a lot of bull in your life, a lot of heart, a lot of pain in your life, a lot of hurt in your life, a lot of brutality, ups and downs. They don't recognize your courage. That's fine because they don't know your story. you know your story. Raff, that is the end of this story for the show. AG, what do you got for us, man, as we lock it down?
Yeah, I got a good one. It says it's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It is the will to prepare to win that matters.
Coach Wooden?
No, old football coach Paul Bear Bryant, right
Paul
there.
Bear Bryant.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide. There you go.
Raff, have a safe flight, my friend.
Safe flight, Raff. Take us home, Raff.
Raff's coming home.
I'll be coming home. I'll be back on, what is it, so I'll be back on Thursday. So.
Halloween.
All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other. We'll talk to you tomorrow.